Hey guys, thanks for joining me. I am creating this video because I needed to get a new key fob for my wife's 2019 XC90, and I was told it was like $600 or $700 from the dealer. And I started looking around online, and you can actually buy used keys off of eBay and program them. You need a laptop, you need an adapter. I'll put a list of everything that you need in the description. But I didn't see any videos showing the process, so I figured I'd record one. So you need to first go to volvotechinfo.com, and then you're going to need to create an account. So let's create an account. And why not? Let's opt in for some new stuff. So once you register, it will have an account there, and you can go to your account, and once you set up profiles and orders, it'll show there. So let's get started as a new user. So we've created an account. So the next is to order from the site. So we want to do the Vita. So this is just talking about the new login procedures. So there's going to be a link. First, you need to actually create an account. So you need to create a user account and purchase. So we're going to go down here and get a license. You have to click on the Vita for independent repair, and you're going to get a 3-day subscription. And so if we'll click on Vita for independent repairs, we agree, configure the subscription. So we want the Vita. We're going to get one license, a 3-day, and then I do everything except for the standard time. So I'll add all those. Calculate the price. It's $73. So you proceed, add it to the basket. Then you come up to the basket or continue to checkout. Here we go. And it's $84. So I'm going to go through and fill this out. The one thing I've read is you need to have a credit card that matches the address that you're putting in here. Otherwise, it's going to get flagged because I guess people are trying to do remote diagnostic work, which is against their policies. So we'll use the same billing address, save address, and submit the order. All right, so order is complete. So we just placed the order. So now we're going to click on how to activate your Vita subscription.
Admin setup and device approval learning video. In this video, we will take you through connecting users to your subscription.
So it's going to go through, and we're going to get an email. I guess it said that it could be 4 to 6 hours. I'm doing this on a Saturday. Once you install it, these are the apps that are going to show up on your desktop. And I'll show you how to do all that once we're set up and I'll buy the vehicle. All right. So we'll walk through this once we get the email. All right, guys, I got my email with my CD SID, my password, UPN, and so I click on the set permanent password. It's going to take me to a Microsoft login. I put in the email address. I did have to wait an hour. It says to wait an hour, and it did take an hour. So I'm going to put in this temporary password. All right, let's see what it's doing. Looks like nothing. Let's refresh that. More information required. Next. All right. All right, so I guess you need a Microsoft Authenticator. I have that already. So let's do this. I might fast forward through this part, but we'll see. All right, so I'll create a new one. Scan the QR code. So I can't show you this portion of it, but you're going to do this on your phone where you're setting up the authenticator. If you haven't done that before, you're going to want to look that up online. But now it shows up as a Volvo Cars authenticator. Click Next. Type in the code, 94. Let's say yes, it's me. All right. One of the things that the directions said to do was to change the password right away. So let's go through and change the password. If you have multiple accounts, you just have to make sure you pick the one with the volvocars.biz and then create a new password. There we go. All right, so what that did was create the username. So now what we need to do is go into the admin. And so from your desktop, you'll click on the shortcut to take you to the Vita admin. It'll bring up this login page where you're going to use your volvocars.biz email address and the password that you just changed it to. And that's going to get you logged in. It may ask for the authenticator. It didn't for me because I had just done it. And then it's going to take you to this admin page. And there's a lot of information on here. You really don't need to mess with much. The first thing you need to do is activate your subscription if you're ready to start programming. So you click on the subscription, you click activate, and then as soon as you hit save, that 3-day timer is going to start. And so you click that, and then you click save. And then you're going to also need to change the user settings. And so there's a user that is you, and then you need to actually make it available. So add that. And then lastly, your device, which is your computer. I learned this from trial and error. I got an error message saying device isn't approved. You need to log into the admin, go to approved and approve it. And that'll allow you then to start using the Vita application. So once you save that, click on the Vita app, use your same email address. And now we're in the Vita app. And that's where the fun begins. All right, guys, they recommend if you're going to do any firmware updates or any software updates to the car to have a trickle charger running. This is a 2019 XC90, and I wasn't actually sure where the battery was. I opened the hood first. I had to look it up on YouTube that it's actually back here in the trunk of the car. There's this piece that covers it that you have to just pop out, and then you can access it. So that's step one. And then I've got a DeWalt charger keeping the volts at 14.4, so we're not gonna have any dips. I got my laptop set up, and then we're gonna plug. I've got this from, let me see where it is here. I'll put the description in the link. I'll put this in the description link, but it's basically a port for your car with an Ethernet adapter. And so it goes right in there. It's not gonna click in from my understanding. It just kind of sits in there, and you don't want to mess with it once it's plugged in. Once you have that plugged in, the connect button will become live under connected vehicles. You click on it and it'll start scanning the car. All right, guys, we got the OBD port in. We got the engine on the second stop. We're not started, but it's on. It's reading out the vehicle information. We'll see how long that takes. It takes a few minutes actually to do the full scan, and then once it's completed, then you can just go to the software installation section. You can explore all types of diagnostic work and things, but if you click on software installation, you're going to want to click on You could do the total upgrade, but the function changes is really what you're going to want. And you can do a search for keyless in the search bar. So you just type in the word keyless. And you're going to want to click on that and order it. And this is the last thing that you have as an expense. So it'll have you log in. And this is tricky. This is not your biz login. This is your original login to the info site where you originally bought Vita. So that throws people off. So you need that username and password. Then you go through and you check out, you buy this software. And this process can be a little time consuming. Actually, I had to fast forward this video by like 800 times because it just, it took forever. So it once the order is complete, it's gonna, you're gonna want to click retrieve. And then this is, you're gonna need the reference number. So you either get it from the receipt or they'll email it to you. So I just copied and pasted it from my email. And then this portion takes quite a while. And then so once that portion is complete, then you click install and it's going to install it onto the car. Make sure during this process that your laptop battery doesn't die, your car battery doesn't change, and everything stays plugged in.
All right, guys, I'll take the screenshot from this, but basically it's loading the keyless vehicle software into the vehicle. You have to make sure that you have your trickle charger on to keep the voltage high. Make sure it's hooked up into the trunk of the car. That's where the battery actually is. The original download took, it says about 8 minutes, and we've got about 5 minutes left. So I'll keep you posted as this proceeds.
Takes about 10 minutes to do the installation, but once it's complete, it brings up the software. You click add a key, you click start programming, and then you follow the directions, and then you're done.
All right, guys, we installed the app, and now it's going through the directions. And so what you do is you take the key with the Volvo marked down, and it just clicks right into place. So once it's there, then you go ahead and click start programming. All right, it says it's done. So now we take this out and let's see if it unlocks. It does. All right, that's the first one. Now we're doing 2. So let's click continue and then do another one. So face down, locks into place. It's a pretty amazing system. The software setup's the hardest part.
Make sure that you put fresh batteries in the used or new key fobs that you buy online. And then there we go. It's done programming and you're all set. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.